Dear students, good morning and namaste. It's me Arjun Pokhrel, science teacher of Sagarmatha Secondary School. How are you? Where are you? I hope you all are healthy, you all are fine, and you all are staying at your home. Today, I am here with another video of the online class of class 8 science, and the chapter is mixer. This is the second chapter of the chemistry. We have already completed the first chapter of the chemistry, that is matter. And dear students, in the previous class, we discussed about mixer. Okay, we only introduce, okay, about the mixer, what is mixer, okay, and how does a mixer differ from compound, okay, what do you mean by a heterogeneous mixer, and what do you mean by homogeneous mixer, okay, that we have already discussed in the previous class. And today I am here with another video of the online class, and in this class I'm going to discuss about the way of the separation of the components of the mixer. Okay, in this class I'm going to discuss about the way of separation of components of mixer. Okay, and dear students, welcome to you all again. And first of all, I'm going to ask one question for all of you. Question is that how does a person living at a seashore get clean drinking water? That is the question. Again, listen. How does a person who is living near the sea, okay, get pure and clean drinking water? What is the mechanism to separate pure water from the sea water? Okay, that is the question. What is the mechanism to separate the salt and water from the sea water? Sea water is also known as the marine water. Okay, and marine water differs from fresh water in that way. Generally, marine water contains salt. Okay, marine water contains salt, but fresh water does not contain salt. समुद्रको पानी र हाम्रो यतातिर हुने पानीमा फरक के छ भन्दा समुद्रको पानी नुनिलो हुन्छ, हामी सबैलाई थाहा छ. Okay, due to what? Due to the presence of salt, due to the concentration of salt. Okay, so especially those people who are living in the sea water, okay, there is difficult to get the pure water, especially in the sea shore. Okay, that's why what is the mechanism to separate salt and water from salt water? That is the question. Okay, my dear students, watch this video till end, and you will get the answer of this question. Okay, watch this video till end, then after you will get answer of this question. My dear students, and in this class I'm going to discuss about the different methods of the separation of the components of the mixture, and among them first method is the distillation. ओके, हामी यो क्लासमा मिक्सचरमा जुन कम्पोनेन्ट्सहरू हुन्छ, दुई अथवा दुईभन्दा धेरै कम्पोनेन्ट्सहरू पनि हुनसक्छ मिक्सचरमा. ओके, तर त्यो कम्पोनेन्ट्सहरू के हुन्छ, त्यसमा कुनै फिक्स्ड रेसियो हुँदैन, जुन कुरा हामीले अगाडि पढिसक्यौँ अघिल्लो क्लासमा. जस्तै चिनी र पानी छ भने चिनी र पानीको रेसियो फिक्स्ड हुँदैन. नुन पानी छ भने अथवा बालुवा र नुनै छ भने, ओके, कम्पोनेन्ट्सहरूको रेसियो त फिक्स हुँदैन. अब त्यो मिक्सचरमा भएको कम्पोनेन्ट्सहरूलाई हामी कसरी छुट्याउने? ओके, हाउ क्यान वी सेपरेट द कम्पोनेन्ट्स अफ द मिक्सचर? ओके, हाउ क्यान वी separate the components of the mixture? That is the question. Okay, there are various methods to separate the components of the mixture: distillation, chromatography, filtration. Okay, various ways. Among them, first of all, I am going to discuss about distillation. Okay, first of all, I am going to discuss about distillation. My dear students, distillation is the process of separation of components of mixture. Okay, distillation is the process इट इज द वे, यो एउटा प्रक्रिया हो, ओके, चलिरहने प्रक्रिया हो, इट इज द प्रोसेस, इट इज द वे अफ व्हाट, सेपरेशन अफ कंपोनेंट्स अफ मिक्सर, okay. Mixture contains two or more than two components, sometimes only two components, sometimes more than two components, okay. Distillation is the process of separation of components of the mixture, okay, in which one of the component is changed into vapor on heating, okay, from the mixer, and then cooling the vapor at the other place, okay. Among the different components present in the mixer, one of the component is converted into vapor, and this vapor again, okay, condense by the condenser. Here you can see, and we can easily separate two components of the mixer, especially having a different boiling point, okay. डिस्टिलेसन भनेको एउटा प्रक्रिया छ जसमा जुन मिक्सरमा भएको दुईवटा कम्पोनेन्ट्सलाई हामीले एकैचोटि हिट गरियो भने, मिक्सरमा त हामीले छुट्याएर हिट त गरिँदैन, एकैचोटि हिट गरियो भने त्यो दुईवटा कम्पोनेन्ट्स मध्ये, जस्तै सुगर सरी साल्ट र वाटर छ भने साल्ट र वाटर त दुईटा कम्पोनेन्ट्स भयो त्यो मिक्सरमा भएको, त्यो वाटर के हुन्छ पहिले भ्यापोरमा कन्भर्ट भइहाल्छ, तर साल्ट के हुन्छ हुँदैन, ओके. मैले के भनेछु, in which one of the component is changed into vapor on heating from mixer, and then other okay, mixer and then cooling the vapor at the other place, okay. And distillation process is also known as desalination, same meaning, okay. Distillation हामी desalination पनि भन्न सक्छौँ, किन भन्दा by this process we get a pure water, okay. By this process we can get a pure water, and the liquid is converted into vapor if it is heated up to its boiling point. Here you can see thermometer, okay. Here apparatus are arranged, okay, for the distillation process, okay. Different apparatus are arranged, यहाँ धेरै apparatusहरु जोडिएको छ distillation को लागि. For example, here you can see this is stand, long stand, okay. Here you can see this is long stand, this is what, this is lamp, okay, burner, okay. This is teapot stand, this teapot stand, and here you can see wire gauze, okay. Wire gauze भनेको एउटा अलिकति पातलो किसिमको जाली जस्तो हुन्छ जुन यो फ्लास्कलाई राख्नको लागि, राउन्ड बटम फ्लास्क भन्छ यसलाई, यसको बटमै कस्तो छ, राउन्ड, it has round shaped structure, so it is known as round bottom flask, okay. And this is clamp to hold this round bottom flask, यो round bottom flask हल्लिन सक्छ, त्यही भएर यसमा के छ, clamp, okay. This clamp helps to hold round bottom flask during distillation. And here you can see thermometer, okay. This is what, thermometer. Thermometer, what is the function of the thermometer? Thermometer measures the temperature, okay. Thermometer what, measures the temperature, okay, temperature of the materials or the mixture present inside the round bottom flask, okay. And here you can see condenser, this is the condenser, okay. This is delivery tube, small tube, this is delivery tube, okay. And here you can see condenser, and this is the clamp, and this is another stand, okay. And this clamp helps to hold this condenser, यसको नाम के छ, condenser, okay. I will tell about the exact mechanism of distillation process, म यसको पुरै मेकानिजम पनि भन्छु, अहिले जस्ट तपाईहरु पार्ट्स को नाम मात्रै चिन्नुस्. This is condenser, okay, and this is measuring cylinder, okay. What volume of water is collected after distillation process, okay, can be measured by measuring cylinder. Measuring cylinder ले कति volume of water distillation भइसकेपछि कलेक्ट भयो त भन्ने कुरा मेजर गर्छ, okay. Measuring cylinder measures the volume of water collected after distillation process, okay. And the vapor thus formed can be changed into liquid by cooling. First of all, Okay, the mixer converts into one of the components of the mixer converts into vapor by heating. Okay, and this vapor again condenses to form water. Okay, by cooling. Okay, and the liquid obtained by this process is pure, drinkable. Okay, if there is water, then after this water is drinkable, pure. Okay, and this method can be used for the purification of liquid also. Okay, if the liquid is not pure, okay, then after by this method we can get pure liquid. Okay, by this method we can get what? Pure liquid. This method also can be used for the purification of liquid. My dear students, we are discussing on the topic distillation, and the mixture of the substance having same boiling point, components of the mixture of the substance having same boiling point cannot be separated by distillation. अब यहाँ कुनै दुईवटा लिक्विड राखिएको छ, दुईटा लिक्विडको बोइलिङ पोइन्ट एउटै छ, बोइल भएपछि के हुन्छ? कन्भर्ट्स इन्टु भ्यापोर. Okay, as the liquid boils, then after it converts into vapor. Understand? The mixture of the substance having same substances having same boiling point cannot be separated by distillation, because okay, both components of the mixers substances, okay, both components of the mixer evaporates together when heating. Okay, evaporates means converts into vapor on heating. Okay, in the distillation process generally two phenomena occurs: evaporation, condensation. Okay, formation of the vapor and cooling down of the vapor. भ्यापोर बनाउने र भ्यापोर कुल डाउन गर्ने मेकानिजममै यो डिस्टिलेसन प्रोसेस चलिरहेको हुन्छ. Okay, the mixture of the substance having same boiling point cannot be separated by distillation because what? Because both components of the mixture evaporates together. Okay, because both components of the mixture evaporates together when heating. Okay, both components of the mixture evaporates together when heating. यहाँ दुईटा लिक्विड राखेको छ, दुईटै एकैचोटि भ्यापोर बन्छ त अब कसरी छुट्याउने? एउटा पहिले भ्यापोर बनेको हामीलाई छुट्याउन सजिलो हुन्छ. Okay, na दुईटा लिक्विड छ, suppose if both of the liquids have same boiling point, if they converts into vapor at the same time, then after how can we separate? Okay, it is not possible. Okay, distillation process is possible only for the components of the mixture having a different boiling point. If the components of the mixture have a different boiling point, then after we can easily separate the components of mixture. Okay, dear students, I think we have understood about the distillation process, and now I'm going to discuss about one activity that is given in your book. Okay, my dear students, let's see your book, and the title of this activity is to separate water from salt water. Okay, in the beginning of this class I have told one question. Okay, how does the person living near the sea get pure water? You will get the answer of this question now. Okay, मैले सुरुवातमै सोधेको थिएँ समुद्रको नजिक बस्ने मान्छेहरूले कसरी सफा पानी खान पाउँछ, पिउन पाउँछ त भन्ने क्वेशनको आन्सर अब तपाईं पाउनुहुन्छ. First of all, here you can see activity to separate water from salt water. Materials required. What are the materials required for this activity? कुनै पनि एक्टिभिटी गर्नको लागि हामीलाई सामानहरू चाहिन्छ. Okay, to conduct any activity we need some apparatus. Okay, here you can see apparatus required, materials required for this activity. Round bottom flask, RB flask. This is RB flask here. Round bottom flask. Okay, RB flask. Stand. This is stand. Okay, simple thermometer. This is thermometer. Okay, here you can see clamp to hold this round bottom flask. Wire gauge. Wire gauge should be kept below RB flask. RB flask को तलपट्टि हामीले के राख्छौं? वायर गज राख्छौं. यहाँ अलि देखिएको छैन है. कन्डेन्सर, यसलाई हामी कन्डेन्सर भन्छौं. यो पाइप जस्तो जुन स्ट्रक्चर छ. Okay, this is known as condenser. Okay, it is known as condenser. Why? Because it condenses the liquid. It condenses it converts vapor into liquid. यसले भ्यापोरलाई लिक्विडमा कन्डेन्स गरिदिने भएको भएर यसको नाम नै के छ? कन्डेन्सर. Conical flask. Here you can see conical flask. Okay, or you also can use here a measuring cylinder, because a measuring cylinder gives the okay, exact volume of the liquid or the water, okay, collected after distillation process. Okay, here you can see again, this is round bottom flask, this is burner. Okay, burner, with the help of burner we can heat this mixer. Okay, यो डिस्टिलेसनमा हिट नगरिकन हुँदैन, हिट पनि गर्नु पर्यो, कुल पनि गर्नु पर्यो. ठीक छ, सुरुमा हिट गर्ने, त्यसपछि यहाँ के गर्ने? कुल गर्ने. Okay, first we have to heat, then after we cool. Okay, these are the materials required for distillation process. Now I am going to discuss about the procedures. कसरी गर्ने त अब distillation? Okay, how can we do okay distillation in the lab? यो हामीले ल्याबमा गएर ओके कसरी गर्ने त भन्ने कुरा अब म सिकाउँछु. सबैभन्दा पहिला फर्स्ट अफ अल टेक अ क्लीन फ्लास्क, राउन्ड बटम फ्लास्क, एन्ड पोर द साल्ट वाटर इन्टु इट. एउटा फ्लास्क लिने. ओके, देन आफ्टर पोर अर द पुट साल्ट वाटर इनसाइड द आरबी फ्लास्क. यो आरबी फ्लास्क भित्र, राउन्ड बटम फ्लास्क भित्र तपाईले साल्ट राखिदिनुहोस्. फर्स्ट स्टेप. Okay, and second, place the flask on the teapot stand. Here you can see teapot stand. Then after, place the flask on the teapot stand and clamp it using stand. Clamp भनेको त्यसलाई अड्याएर राख्ने. Okay, clamp it using stand. Third, feed the condenser to the flask as shown in the figure. Okay, here you can see this is the condenser. यो condenser र यो आरबी फ्लास्क को कनेक्सन गराउनु पर्यो, त्यसमा जोड्नु पर्यो. ओके, एन्ड दिस ट्यूब स्मल डेलिभरी ट्यूब अल्सो हियर यू क्यान सी. किन यसको नाम डेलिभरी भनेको भन्दा यहाँबाट कलेक्सन भएको ग्यासलाई उतापट्टि लगेर डेलिभर गर्ने काम भएको भएर डेलिभरी ट्यूब भनेको मैले. ओके, दिस इज स्मल डेलिभरी ट्यूब. ओके, एन्ड दिस इज नोन एज condenser. Okay, and manage the flow of the cold water inside the condenser as shown in the figure. Very important thing that you need to remember here. Okay, manage the flow of cold water. अब त्यसलाई चिसाउनको लागि त के गर्नु पर्यो? चिसो पानी चाहियो. And we have to manage the cold water inside the condenser. And one more thing that you need to remember, okay, while supplying the water inside the condenser, we have to okay supply water from the lower okay part of the condenser. यसको लोअर पार्टबाट, लोअर इन्डबाट हामीले सप्लाई गर्नुपर्छ वाटर. Okay, water input from here, okay, and water exit from here. Understand? यो एउटा कन्डेन्सर छ, यो भित्रको त ट्युब भइहाल्यो, बाहिरपट्टिको कन्डेन्सर भयो. यो भित्रपट्टिको त ट्युब नै छ, केही छैन यसमा. बाहिरपट्टिको कन्डेन्सरले के गरिदिने भयो? चिसो बनाएर राख्ने काम गर्ने भयो. ओके, जस्तै यो भित्र यो ट्युबमा त के छ? एकदम यताबाट गएको पानीको बाफ छ. त्यो बाफलाई त चिसाउनु पर्यो. चिसाउने केले भन्दा वरिपरिबाट पानी सर्कुलेट गर्यो भने त यो चिसिन्छ नि. ओके न, वी हैव टू सप्लाई वाटर. अब सप्लाई वाटर गर्ने बेलामा कहिल्यै पनि माथिबाट पानी हालेर तलबाट निकाल्नु हुँदैन. किन त्यस्तो नगर्ने भन्दा माथिबाट पानी हाल्यो भने त त्यो बगेर तल आइहाल्छ. यो 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 जुन कन्डेन्सर छ त्यो भरिन पाउँदैन. ओके न, कन्डेन्सर नभरिकन कसरी कुल भ्यापोरलाई लिक्विडमा कन्भर्ट गर्ने? Okay, so if we supply the water from the lower end of the condenser, then after condenser okay will fill slowly. Okay, यो condenser बिस्तारै 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 भरिँदै जान्छ. And okay, more water, okay, and you know water will be okay eliminated from this point. यो पोइन्टबाट पानी आउँछ भनेपछि यो त कन्डेन्सर के छ? फुल पानी भरिएको छ. इट मिन्स इट क्यान कुल डाउन okay, or it can condense vapor easily. Okay, you need to remember. And one more thing, put a measuring cylinder just below the end of the condenser. Here you can see measuring cylinder, or you can use any okay vessel. And to collect distilled liquid, fit a thermometer to the mouth of the flask. Your flask ko mouth ma thermometer rakhne. Okay, to measure temperature. To measure what? Temperature. Temperature kina measure गर्ने भन्दा here different components of the mixture have different boiling point. कम्पोनेन्ट्सहरूको बोइलिङ पोइन्ट फरक फरक हुन्छ। एकदमै धेरै हिट गरिदियो भने त दुइटै कम्पोनेन्ट्सबाट भ्यापोर निक्ल्यो भने त राम्रो भएन। ओके, हामीलाई त एउटा कम्पोनेन्ट्समा कन्भर्ट गरेर भ्यापोरमा कन्भर्ट गर्नु छ। ओके, द्याट्स वाइ feed a thermometer to the mouth of the flask to measure temperature. Now heat the flask with spirit lamp and boil it. Okay, अब हामी सबै apparatus arranged गर्यौं. We have arranged all of the apparatus. Then after, okay, what we do? We have to heat with the spirit lamp and boil it. We have to heat the flask with the spirit lamp and boil it. Okay, and maintain the temperature 100 degrees Celsius, because boiling point of the water is 100 degrees Celsius. Water ko boiling point 100 degrees Celsius ho, ra हामीले के छुट्याउन लागिरहेको छ भन्दा, here we are going to separate pure water from the salt water. That's why we have to maintain temperature 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, if there is more than 100 degrees Celsius temperature, we have to eliminate this lamp. 100 degree भन्दा धेरै भयो भने ल्याम्पलाई छुट्याउने. Okay, त्यसरी हामीले this way we can easily okay separate salt water, water from the salt water. Okay, in this way we can easily separate pure water from the salt water. Dear students, its result and conclusion I will discuss in the next class. In this class I have discussed about the materials required and procedure of this activity. My dear students, I hope you have understood okay what I want to tell this class. Thank you, my dear students, for watching. Thank you. Bye bye. Namaste.